Hello, welcome to another episode of Car Talks.
Hey guys.
I don't even know if welcome is the right word, but hey, you're here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Your friendly neighborhood of Four Eyes. Your friendly neighborhood Compa Choc in the flesh. I make house calls. Call me, baby.
You're done. Go away.
1-800, I'm hitting it. Sorry.
You
All right. Anyways, let's jump into it. Like typical fashion, today we're drinking Voodoo Ranger Fruit Force. Last week I had another juice one, and this week's another juice one. I wouldn't say it's juice, it's because it's fruit punch, but it's juice. They put in juice and beer.
Yep.
And it's 9.5% alcohol by volume. And we had to change locations of where we typically record due to the lighting. And now we have lights on, the car's on, we got lights in the car, lights outside the car. Let's see what happens if we turn off the ones in here. Hey. Check us out in infrared. Yeah, so we'll leave the lights on. We're here. We are in a public parking lot, so it's a little weird. We're parked next to a memorial where somebody was either shot, stabbed, ran over, or just had a heart attack and died.
There's a bunch of flowers over there.
Probably not.
Some people did some candles. They put like stuff around the tree and stuff.
Yeah, it's called a memorial.
I don't know what there's memorabilia here. There's something wrapped around the tree, a couple of white flowers. They got some candles, you know, those Mexican skinny long vases
cups.
with candles in there.
Jesus.
Why do you look like a ghost? Are you the ghost?
They have a bag and a candle.
I've never interviewed a ghost.
Who are you talking to?
You, this pale figure in this area.
Yeah,
That's because it's almost winter time. Thank you. So my skin is changing.
How is it changing? The sun is out in full force. Yeah, have you not been outside?
No.
What?
I like to stay indoors. Thank you.
Is my face a little white?
Let's try to ignore the background noise. We're gonna go ahead and blurp this out. However, let us continue. Today I'm accompanied by Mia Pia, boy meaning 408, because she's local to that area. If you guys want to find her, you know where she's at.
No.
Yeah, so today I have my snack. She didn't get a snack because she actually just ate prior to coming here. And what is it that you had again?
Panda.
Express. Don't forget the Express. It's Panda Express.
Panda.
And what did you get from Panda?
Spicy chicken. Honey walnut shrimp and chow mein.
Yeah, I typically go like half chow mein, half fried rice. That's my go-to. Just to get a little bit of rice and not so much noodles.
I like the noodles.
But it's it's never enough noodles, so I always get mad that I got the rice. But what would you rate that out of all the places that you go to? Have you ever had Chinese place from other places first? That's the first question.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you rate that compared to other places you've had?
The Panda Express?
Yes.
Give it like a 5.
A 5? And you continue to go back for a 5.
Yeah.
I have a review coming shortly in the next couple of weeks of Panda. I went to Panda. And I gotta say, it's not gonna be good. But being the foodie that I am, I will never give anything less than a 5 unless it honestly deserves less than a 5, and I'm never going back. Panda is a place I will go back to constantly because my family likes it. Obviously, if I find a place similar, cheaper, local, then I'll go there. But there's Pandas everywhere.
No, you know what you would rate lower than a 5? That salty ass soup that you made last time, or what was it? Salty. It was
That's something
salty.
I made, okay, and I made it wrong.
He messed up.
I was experimenting
with salt, apparently, because he had a little too much, and he tried it himself, and he almost died.
Yeah, it sucked.
with how much seasoning should be added to certain dishes. This was when I was following other people's recipes, and they were like, oh, add salt and pepper and other spices to your heart's content. And I hate saying that when they say that because, okay, so I'm just going to take the cap off and there it is. And no. I tried to save it. I added water tomato sauce.
He saved it.
All kinds of shit. It worked, but it was still salty as fuck. The wife liked it, and the kids liked it because they like salty as shit. So
I did not like that soup.
And it has never happened again. I am somewhat of a scientist when it comes to cooking. I need to have exact measurements. I need to have exact amounts. And I had to experiment myself, and my kids were guinea pigs. But hey, I make the best food now.
Yeah, until he asked me to try the salty soup. I said no and told him to try it. So he tried it, and he almost died. He threw into a coughing fit.
Not my proudest moments. I have improved since then. I did have dreams at some point when I was young to be a chef, so things like that are meant to happen.
What would your chef name be if you were a chef?
Chef Papi Choc.
No. Chocolate Papi Choc.
The chef with the mostest. I'm not a hostess. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my name would be. Spicy caliente.
No.
It'd be something cool. I don't know. All right.
Chocolate.
What's that guy's name? Bobby Flay. So I'd be Suave Choc. You know, or
Chocolate.
Huh? Who?
Albert.
The water boy. Not Bobby Boucher. Oh hell no. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and make this quick. I'm gonna give you guys a rating. We're gonna go over some hot topics, and we're gonna fuck out of here.
Yep.
Excuse the language. I forget that there's midgets around.
Midgets?
I mean, underaged. Small people.
Small people?
Down to my knees, peeps.
Well, so what were the questions you're going to ask me then?
The questions I was going to ask you previously, because like in typical fashion, she always runs into her best ideas when we're about to close.
Yeah, me.
Like it's like, that's it, thank you, leave your comment, subscribe, like, whatever. And then she said, wait. So you had a question, or you didn't have a question, you had something you want to talk about. Yeah, criminal investigations and how you get involved into that kind of stuff. Criminal psychology. Since you are somewhat in training at the moment, correct?
Sure.
Okay, so what are some of the things they make you, or how do you train for something like that? Do they give you like a set list of questions you should ask, and depending on how they answer,
Well, please.
like when you go see a psychiatrist, right, and they show you these flashcards of like finger painting,
very different.
and they're like, what does this look like? And I'm like, pussy. And then they're like, what does this look like? Titties. What about this? And I'm like, more pussy.
Yeah, it's very different.
Or like, oh, that looks like somebody that got massacred and buried in a grave.
What?
And then you're like, okay, this bitch is crazy. That's it.
Different.
Call the police.
That's for psychosis.
Pick him up. Oh, so it's not like that, right? So,
No.
But there should be a set list of questions, possibly. No.
The ones that you're gonna make up on your
Well, yeah,
own.
because how are you gonna get them to open up, and like how are you gonna give an analysis of the person's brain if they don't answer honestly? Like if you're like, hey, what makes you mad? And I'm like, I don't get mad.
Well, you don't ask.
And like, dude, you just killed 10 people.
You
and
don't
you said
ask
you did it out of
questions like
anger.
that. Why would you do that?
Oh.
What gets you mad?
Yeah.
Why would you ask that?
What triggers you?
You do not ask
be
that
like,
either.
you trigger me, bitch. And you kill that person.
You don't ask that either.
So what do you ask? Since you're in training, what are you allowed to say, or like would you have to kill me if you tell it? Is it like CIA secrets? Or is it common knowledge? Is it something I could read in the book?
It's something you can do yourself. It's not that hard. It really isn't.
Oh, fuck, it's the police.
Police.
Alright, we're going to pause and we're going to dip. We'll see you later. Boom. And we're back, guys. Hey, we had to change locations. That wasn't a cop-related event. We just said that for likes, views, and possibly more comments. And, you know. Anyways, we're at a safer location. More sophisticated white neighborhood. What was I gonna say? The Wi-Fi is on, guys. Sorry.
No,
I did hunt him down on the freeway.
Yeah, it was a short drive, maybe about a 10-minute drive, something like that. Nothing too crazy. What were we talking about? Do you remember?
Criminal psychology. You were asking stupid questions. I kept
Stupid? How are they stupid? Like, there's people out there that don't know. It's not a stupid question. The way I see it is any
Who
question.
in their right mind would go walk up to a serial killer in an interview and say,
No, well, see, that's the thing. It's not somebody that walks up. It's somebody like you're a psychiatrist at that point, or you're a
who in their right
person
mind
that
would do
evaluates
that?
them.
Who
you
in
know?
their right mind would do that?
Well, you're behind a
Yeah.
glass window, so you can act as stupid as you want.
No,
I mean, like,
you're
so why'd you
with
do
them.
it? And he'll be like,
You're in person, face
Well,
to face.
Not always. At least in the documentaries that we've seen, not always.
Those are with actual serial killers in a jail cell.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't let you be in the same room. And if you're in the same
It's
room, they're
because they
tied
don't
up
want you-
and they can't move. So you'd be like, I'd be like, hey, dog, you're fucking retarded. And he
No,
would be,
because he still kill you.
how? He's gonna break out. He's gonna be like, all right, pick my cuffs.
No,
And then
he
kiss
has
you.
cuffs. Cuffs are a weapon. Why would you ask that question? No. You want to word your words correctly.
Anyways, we're gonna keep this short and simple due to the fact that
Someone has to go
we
home.
have midgets, small little people involved,
Dad.
and they need to hurry up and get home because they're already crying.
Dad.
Yes.
Let me watch. Bro.
Don't touch my hair.
This is why editing takes so long. And I'm not one to try to edit things out because I try to put as much
She's
as
like
I
right
can
there, bro. You can lean over.
on there.
Okay then.
My rating for this is gonna stick to a 5.2
No.
to a 5.4. It is boo boo.
Why?
I'm not into the fruit force or fruit punch
It's not gonna do anything.
type
Let
drinks.
him watch.
Would highly recommend not getting this unless you are trying to get tore up because the 9.5% alcohol volume will get you there quickly, especially if you're gonna chug it. But again, 5.2, 5.4 out of 10. If you're not into the juice drinks, I would not recommend it. Okay, so please, in depth, or not in depth, but give me the footnotes, okay?
You want to hide the meaning behind your question.
Yeah, you try to act
You
like
have
the
to be
person's not smart.
discreet.
That's what pisses most of them off too, and it's like you do know I know what you're doing
Yes, but you have to
because
be
some of these
discreet.
people are very intelligent. They're not.
They're not stupid.
Some of them are very, very fucking stupid. They're impulsive, right? So they're always like in documentaries you see or whatever. They tell you, hey, you know, try to relate to them and try to understand why they would do certain things and try to find their characteristics, like what makes them tick, without hinting that that's what makes them tick. And then you'll see them get mad
You
over.
just talk to them.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, let him say what he did because it's gonna bring out joy in him because he's happy
excited.
about what he did. I don't know. I just feel like
They get excited about it. It's like
they give
kid
themselves
on
up.
Christmas.
Yeah, and you're like, hey, dude, like I know what you did was wrong in other people's eyes, but I think you were right. What you did, and they're like, oh my god, like tell me your story. Like what happened? And then you can tell when they get juiced or not juiced, and then so what's your job? You evaluate their answers, and then you tell the judge or you tell the investigators
evaluate them as a person, like the whole thing.
whether they're fit to be released or like no,
Whether they're fit to
this
do
guy's
the
a
crime
danger.
or not.
This guy's a danger to other people.
Whether they're fit to do the crime or not. Like if they themselves
Oh.
are capable of doing it.
Oh, so you can tell if somebody's lying and be like, dude, that guy didn't do it. He's just trying to make up a story, cover up for a friend. It wasn't him.
That or it could be a mental problem.
So when would you get involved? Like when they're already in court and they're like, oh, they're trying to plead that they're trying to plead insanity. So they're like, okay,
would say
let's call
before.
in Mia. She's a professional. Here comes Mia.
I would say before. They would have to evaluate them before to see if it's them actually being a crazy psycho serial killer or just them needing to go on drugs to help them stabilize whatever.
And that's
issue is.
and they would still have to go to a psychiatric ward.
Yeah, instead of going to jail, they have to go to a psychiatric ward.
What if you had to question the Joker?
What if what?
What? What if you had to question somebody like the Joker, like Heath Ledger, best Joker I've ever seen. Just saying.
Joker had all sorts of problems himself.
Yeah, but in some ways they say like he was sane enough to know what he was doing was.
Even though he was sane enough, he still had a little psychological problem. Well,
Oh no, for sure.
Psychological problem.
To think you can take it on yourself to portray how broken the system is, or to uncover something and make it all about you in a sense. It's I think it's a little weird.
He just needs some
And
happy
to do
medicine.
and to do what it is that you're trying to do, how long would you have to be in school?
Pretty long time.
Doesn't really answer the question, but okay, let's keep it vague.
12 years.
12 years? So you're what? 15 plus 12, so 27?
And technically, like, you need a master's to, like, start anything. Which is stupid.
And that's when you say start anything, that would be like to start your own practice?
To start our career
in practice. And you would have to what? Work under somebody in order to even get a chance?
In our field.
So you'd be a desk jockey for somebody else until they give you the opportunity. That person got sick and they're like, hey, Jasmine's sick today, but Mia's here in her place. And you're like, the subordinate, or you're the assistant.
I have to learn first. I have to get an internship.
So the schooling isn't learning enough. You still have to go through another process once you're hired and everything to make sure that you're okay.
Fit.
So it's not just like, hey, you went to school, here's your degree, you can start working.
You can start working, but you need to do an internship.
Internship. Yes.
Internship.
Yeah, because who's gonna hire you right off the bat? Like, okay, yeah, you left school. And I noticed like a lot of people, like I deal with construction work, so like engineers that just left school, people kind of look down on them a little bit because it's like all the books, but you never worked a day in your life out in the field, so you don't know what you're actually doing. Yeah, all you know is the book, and the book tells you this, but being in the field is completely different.
Yes, it is, because it's the real thing.
Correct.
You
can't be by the book, and you see that in like all the movies and stuff, right? Anytime when it's like you can't be by the book, and the person's always like, oh, but that's all I know. I'm like, well, no.
No, you have to be a little creative, throw in a little of yourself in there.
Yeah, exactly. Throw a little personality in there. Be you, and use what you learned.
Like if I didn't do this whole schooling thing, I still think it's stupid, because I learned, out of all the subjects I learned, I've known more with the human brain than anything else. It's like I know how it works already, but I already...
And me knowing you would be... It's crazy thinking that that's what you're doing, because you don't got a brain to begin with.
And you do?
A lot more than what you got working with. So the question is, like, would they sit on a couch for you, or like it's strictly just prison peeps?
I would like to work with the actual
or would you
killers.
Do both? Oh, so you have a thing for the serial killer aspect of it.
I like their brain.
I think it'd be better if you say you were curious on how their brain works instead of
That's
you
exactly
like their
what
brain.
I meant.
Because I wouldn't hire you. I was like, you like the brains? Okay, I'm not hiring you.
That's crazy.
She's trying to be one of the groupies.
No, I'm just trying to figure out what it is what they do.
What triggers them? What makes them
do that in the first place?
What makes them feel like taking someone's life, or possibly keeping somebody hostage?
Feel so good.
Torturing them. Makes them feel superior. Makes them feel good. Makes them feel like what they're doing is right. Even though we've been raised as kids to causing pain to others is not something you want to do. That is crazy. That is something we got to jump in more in depth. Hopefully not with midgets around.
No,
so
it's also crazy that we're in a world, and the world that we are born into, we are used to. We have to follow the rules for some reason in order to blend in, survive.
Correct. In order to be considered normal, you have to blend into your everyday
normalities. What's considered normal?
Yeah.
Anything that's not considered normal is weird for some reason.
Yeah.
Not normal.
Yeah, well, your normal is gonna be talking to people that kill
Aren't normal.
people that, but that's gonna be your norm.
Something that's
Your wake up, and when you put your head down to rest, is gonna be just that. Do you think you're gonna find someone that's willing to stay with you? You know, like as a partner, knowing that you're into shit like that, and they're like, dude, I can't, like that.
I don't think so. And
Most of the
okay.
videos or movies that you watch with people that do stuff like that are typically lonely or by themselves.
I'm chill with that. I'll be chill with my 3 cats.
And there's also been like a high percentage of people that interview murderers or whatever and end up having a intimate relationship with that other person.
Ugh, you see, that's crazy.
Well, that's the world it is. Like that's what you studied, and now you're studying somebody, and you just. It's like a scientist falls in love with their lab experiment. Yeah, it's a given thing. That's something that you're gonna get into, or they're gonna say something and you're like, oh fuck. You got to be careful with that too, because they can switch it on you, and
They
then
will
you're
switch
the
it on you.
person.
They do it all the time.
You're the person that's getting questioned, and
They
not
do
even
it
them.
all the time.
Yeah.
They always try it. They always switch it all the time.
Yeah, because nobody likes to be under a microscope.
Exactly. They
So
don't
how do you
like
switch that?
being tested,
Correct.
and they don't like feeling like a lab rat.
And so how do you get out of that? You make the other person think that they're in control, and then you make them the lab rat. And then it's like, hey, so what do you do?
Hey.
Do you have friends? Because you spend a lot of time here asking me questions. So you must not have a very social life yourself. And then you're like, oh, fuck. And you start questioning yourself. And then, boom, you're locked in. It's got you.
And I'm like, sure. I have a life. And apparently it seems like you don't because you're in here and I'm out there.
Oh, no, I got a better life than you do. And I'm in here in the walls. I get fed. I get to work out. I get to do what I want. I still have freedom to do what I want to do. But you're forced to be here for the paycheck.
No,
Talk to me.
I like my paycheck.
Yeah, you know, the freedom is different.
Oh.
Okay, I think we're done. Don't forget to like, comment,
that was
subscribe. We
not
will
fun.
continue further later. Once I do post this, let us know what it is that you would like to continue talking about, what we should talk about, what we shouldn't talk about. And don't forget to watch my TikTok, my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I don't have Twitter.
You don't have to.
YouTube. No, I don't.
Do you
Twitter.
have Facebook?
I don't. Or X. I don't have X, formerly known as Twitter. Dude, I'm so tired of people like saying that too. Like, oh, get on the X, formerly known as Twitter. Everybody knows what X is by now, right? Do you know what X is? It's Twitter. It used to be Twitter. Now it's X.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. If you don't see anything here on YouTube that you like, go on any of the other ones. You'll find fitness journeys, all kinds of other shit, foodie reviews, anything. And yes, there will be more coming. Hopefully she comes back, and if she doesn't, I'm trying to get more people on. That is a goal. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that follow button so you know when I hit the next video. Thank you.
Ciao.